As you know, we like to keep things local on this show, but sometimes we have to dip into worldly affairs.
Fine, I'm Romanian, okay? Snuck in through a Twinkie shipping container.
Ignoring that, we'd like to welcome on a very special guest.
The U.S. ambassador to Italy, everyone.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Thank you so much for being here, U.S. ambassador to Italy.
It's a pleasure, Sully. I actually wanted to come on today because I have actually decided to step down as U.S. ambassador to Italy. Bless you. But as I was saying, the time is right. I've done all I can possibly do as a diplomat and public servant, and I thank you all for your support.
Well, support, I actually voted for Rand Paul.
Same, but I closed my eyes when I filled out the bubbles, so...
Wait, why are you leaving?
Well, I've been there for 4 whole months, Salici. Sure, it's fun and everything, but you really start to miss home when you're away from your parents and friends for that long.
4 months?
Psh, it felt like 7. Believe me, I've tasted all the wine there was to sample south of Bolzano. I'll tell you, I massively preferred the red to the white, although so many in my cohort will argue with me.
Cohort? Weren't you a diplomat?
Yeah, and the application process was actually pretty tough too. I had to get a letter of rec and everything.
For a position at the White House?
No, silly, in Italy. But boy, was it a special time. Buying lederhosen for Oktoberfest in Berlin. Taking a train to visit my buddy in Sweden who goes to Cornell. It was unbeatable. And boy, did I have a lot of sex.
How much foreign diplomacy did you actually engage in?
Lots. Like clubbing with the German finance minister and having axe-throwing competitions with Sweden's Asa Roman and her hot relatives.
That's all you have to do as a foreign diplomat?
What do you mean, all you have to do? It was tough being out there all alone. Sometimes I would be having my second wine with lunch while wading along the waters of Venice, being paddled by a buff man with a striped shirt and handlebar mustache, and think, man, it'd be dope if my girlfriend was here too.
That hardly seems like a difficult thing to go through.
You're right, I cheated on her anyway.
Come on.
Oh, so many times. It was fantastic.
I'm sorry, but you're supposed to be representing the best of our country to a place that's in some real trouble right now. We can't have you going around treating it like it's some trip an Italian major takes to convince their parents that college isn't a complete waste of time.
Sully, I'm offended. Do you think my backpacking trips to Ibiza with Jose Guerra and possibly Pitbull were just for the fun of it?
With Pitbull? Definitely not, no.
Look, I'm sensing some hostility in this room, and as a diplomat, it is my job to calm things down. Michelle, you're angry. Sully, you've got some childhood trauma to work out. But you both must realize that I perform my duties. When I watch the sunrise pier over the coast of Palermo, when I dance naked through the night on LSD in the beaches of Cagliari, and when I had my parents ship me my favorite fleece because one day it dropped below 60, I did that all in the name of my country. See? I wrote about it in the summary we had to make.
Bunga bunga?
Oh yeah, lots of that too.
That's nasty. Get out of here.
Arrivederci.
I want to be an ambassador. Just saying.
And back to the news.